Hey, welcome back to Thugging It Out. Thugging It Out is a platform where we create a safe space to acknowledge, experience, and overcome real life issues in a positive and healthy way. I know we have gotten a little bit off track, but your girl had COVID. Like the little bald headed corona finally caught up with your girl. And I know I just came right in strong, but I hope everyone is doing good, doing great, and being healthy because your girl has finally experienced COVID. Like, I really thought I was a unicorn because I have not had it since it ever came out. Like, never felt the need to really take a test, never felt sick, never been in a position where I'm like, oh man, I have COVID. But of course, when you have two kids in daycare and you live and you work at a place where people are careless, I'm going to say, for lack of better words, this is what you come up with. So I'm not sure if I got it from my kids' school or if I got it from work, but your girl had it and it had me down. And before we hop in, let's just talk about how I still feel like I have the symptoms. Like I am negative for sure. I don't have it anymore. But every morning I'm like coughing up phlegm and I randomly get chest pains. I'm not sure if that's anxiety or if it's after effects of COVID. I don't know. It is so weird and I'm truly at a point where I'm just over it. If y'all know what I mean. Like I'm just over it and I don't know. I guess it's like a wake up call. I'm a little frustrated because having COVID really knocked me out of my routine. Like I told y'all a few episodes back that this year I'm really all about consistency and I'm trying to become more disciplined. I'm trying to get on the schedule and COVID really like knocked me all the way off my square. And y'all know I was not eating meat. I started back eating meat. And that might, as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, that might be the culprit of my feeling tired, me feeling just drained and not having energy. I plan on getting back to regular scheduled programming ASAP, and I'm just hoping and praying that this was just a one-time thing and that moving forward we all just be healthy and happy. Because I wasn't the only one sick. It was a lot of people that was sick around the same time I was sick, which is pretty crazy. Like what did they put in the air? Like, come on. But that's enough of the little chit chat. That was just a life update. Me going on a little rant because I'm still a little agitated about it. But hey, what do? We just keep moving and keep going forward. So we are in February, the month of love and Black History Month. And speaking on Black History Month, your girl has been pondering. And I've been doing a lot of, I'm guessing, soul searching. I've been doing a lot of research and I've been doing a lot of reading. And I'm not going to lie, I've been kind of annoyed with the state of our community. And I'm realizing more and more that the times we are living in is not sustainable for future generations. Like, we have to, we have come a long way collectively. And we have changed a lot of things for the better. Let me say that first. But I do feel that we are lacking in a lot of areas. And I feel as if we have gotten to a point where we are stuck. And also, on the other hand, we have, in a way, moved backwards in the way that we think. Whereas, I don't know, as I'm, just been, reflecting and thinking back, I feel as if our our past leaders, our ancestors, our elders, I feel as if they had a lot more self control, and I feel as if they were less emotional. And I love that our generation is a generation where we prioritize our mental health, we understand self care, and where we have resources that can help us to deal with certain issues that seem like they used to get swept under the rug in the past. However, I feel as if this newfound freedom and all the resources have kind of, in a way, pushed us backwards. And I know y'all be like, wait a minute, what? But let me drive it home. Drive it home again. Drive it. Here we go. We are a generation where we don't understand the concept of, if you don't have nothing nice to say nothing at all. And we also live in a time of convenience. So if anything seems hard or seems as if it's going to challenge us in a way that we don't want to be challenged, we have the freedom to just say, nope, I'm not doing it. Oh, well. And the dangerous part about that is that now social media has given us platforms and ways that we can meet up with other people who are wasting space or just doing nothing and being angry just like we are, instead of us being challenged and forced to change our way of thinking, change our mood, and do something better. And I know I said a mouthful, but I mean, we're in a scary time here. And as a mother, as a 29-year-old woman, I'm seeing the trends, and I'm seeing the new way of life, and I'm listening to how people think, and I'm listening to the false information that's out, and I'm listening to all these different opinions, and it do not give me hope, because we are truly in a gender war. Like, you know how back in the 60s and 70s, back in the day, it was like a race war. It was like, oh, it was a black and white type of thing. Now it is a man and woman type of thing. And I feel as if that is more detrimental to the human race than the actual race war. Because we need men, ladies, and men need women. I feel as if they need each other equally, and they supplement each other equally. And we're just in a place where so many people have gotten hurt along the way that we're all just arguing and fighting and being in this toxic area where if we don't fix it now, our kids are doomed. And that's the sad part about it. And I do not want to be a Debbie Downer. I do not want you guys to, receive this energy that I'm giving, because that's really not what the episode's about. This is just a foreshadowing of it. But we are in dangerous times. And part about it is because it's like we're almost in a race to change things just because some aspect of it has been harmful. And let me say this. Women for so long were seen as if they were second-class citizens. They were under the man. They didn't have too many choices. And now in modern society, since women have all the choices available, of all the resources, they feel empowered, and they're using that power to abuse men and to kind of almost act in a way of getting revenge. And men have been in a position where they were just forced to shut up and to just work, that now they want to have a voice and they want to criticize a lot of things, but they're doing it in a way that is detrimental to the woman. And it can go on and on. Like, that's just one example. But the gag is that most of us, get into this episode, are operating out of a place of hurt. I'm recognizing, everybody loves that quote, hurt people, but we're not speaking on the fact that so many of us are operating out of a place of hurt, and that place of hurt is causing more pain. Like, we are a people who can't get over things. We can't forgive, we can't forget, we can't heal, we can't grow, we can't change for the better, and we can't love. But we can do is clap back. We can get disrespectful, we can match people's energy, we can hate, we can show dislike, we can fight, we can argue, we can curse, and it's sickening. Like, I'm sick even thinking of it, because don't y'all just miss the days when nature was in control? Like, we as a people, as a society, show how that when people get too much control, they don't know how to use it. Like, don't y'all miss when, like, the seasons were normal, kids were kids, families were families, and people loved organically? Like, why is there so many rules for a relationship? Why is it not the stigma of, okay, we like each other, we go together, let's have a family? Like, why is it so many moving parts to it? So, to change our inevitable doom, which I know y'all see it, y'all feel it, we have to heal, okay? Like, you have to heal. And you're going to have to look in the mirror. And you're going to have to pick up the pieces. And you're going to have to choose to heal. And that's the thing. When I say heal, I'm not just talking about a bandage or ginger ale. If you know, you know. When I say heal, I truly mean going through the process of feeling the pain, the discomfort, cleaning of the wound, putting Neosporin on it, healing cream on it, taking care of the wound and nursing it back to health, and allowing a scab to come and not pick at it, and allow it to fall off when it is fully healed. Now, that is a healing process of just a simple scrape or a simple cut or something. And sometimes our wounds might need stitches. You might not be able to clean it up in the bathroom. You might need stitches. So that means you might have to actually go to some place to get stitches. And even when you have stitches, you still have to take care of it. So using my little scenario, you have to actually heal. And I know some of y'all might be listening like, well, I did heal. And here I'm finna come for you. Because so many of us think that healing comes from isolation or leveling up, meaning that, oh, I got money now. I done got a better career now. Or even acting like the wound does not exist. Like acting like you're not hurt. Like, I'm so tired of people who I can see that's hurt and could tell you all day, I'm good. Like, no, you're not. And no judgment at all. But I too have been there. And just to be very transparent, that way doesn't hurt. The acting like it's not there, the isolating yourself, the not doing the work and claiming that you are, none of that work. The pain eventually consumes you and changes you into someone that you don't know and that you can't relate to and who you was never meant to be. So, like, all you angry Black women, Mexican women, Asian women, whatever woman you are, all you angry women out there, Y'all was never meant to be angry. Someone hurt you. They should be held accountable, of course, but it's up to you to heal because your healing is your responsibility. The person that hurt you don't care if you heal or not. It's up to you to decide to heal, and being angry and being bitter didn't help nobody. But let's be real here. Healing is uncomfortable. It's humbling, painful, and sometimes it hurts so bad that you prefer the pain that even got you there. And I'm going to say that again. Healing it could be so hard, and it can hurt you so bad that you prefer the pain that got you there. We all been there before. It's just like the process of if you had to get stitches without the numbing cream. It's that type of pain. But guess what? Going through it is what makes you whole again. It builds strength, it builds endurance, and it gives you wisdom that you need to fulfill your purpose. Because I don't know if you do not know this, but every hurt, every bad thing that happened in your life, every unfortunate situation is always used to help you fulfill your purpose. It gives you the fire underneath your behind to actually fulfill your purpose. And y'all already know, I am a firm believer that everything is necessary. So you need to stop resisting. You need to stop being delusional, people. Stop being naive and accept that it is a time to heal. So start putting in the work. Because healing, it takes discipline. It takes consistency. It takes openness. It takes grit, endurance, forgiveness, strength, and honesty. And no, it will not be easy. I will not lie to you and say healing is easy. That's why we have so many broken people walking around here. Because it's easier to stay broken. Healing does not feel good. But the only way that you could reap the benefits of being healed is if you actually go through the pain. And that's one thing I don't understand. Like, how is it that you could be hurt and that you could be in pain, that you could be in this place that you just hate, but you don't want to do anything about it? And I understand how sometimes you could just feel defeat, and sometimes you can just pretend that it's not there. But I'm trying to tell you, your life could be much more easier, faster, if you just decide that today is the last day I will feel this type of pain. The new pain is me fighting through and me getting to the other side, that I can be healed and whole again. And for the record, I know what you're healing from was not your fault. And I'm sure once you peel back the layers, everything will make sense. Trust me. I know the evilness, the bitterness, the hate, the depression, the anxiety comes from a place that you never went willingly. I know that this pain that you have to heal from is something that you did not ask for. But I want to remind you that some things are bred deep inside the bloodline, and that problem was not your fault. And for generations on down, it was an assault on your family way before you even existed. And it's up to you for you to stop it. Don't let your children endure. If you can't heal for yourself, heal for them. And let's, step back for a second. Y'all do understand this whole generational curse. Let me break this down. Bear with me. Everybody's keep using this generational curse term, not even recognizing that it is quite biblical. And it's funny because majority of people that say generational curse, they act as if they don't believe in the Bible. But just hear me out real quick. Generational curses are biblical because the devil has a tendency of doing something. Well, he has no power, but he has a way of constructing things, tempting people to do things that can hurt, that can influence, or can change who you are at an early age. And just listen. Once you get the healing, I'm pretty sure that this person that you are today was not the person you were when you were a child. But you have to sit there and think about it. The only way the depression, anxiety, the the self-hate, all the negative things, all of that is planted into you at an early age. And that comes from whatever family you were in. So it's a trickle effect. So it's like, oh yeah, this happened to my mama and my mama's mama and my mama's mama's mama. Because somehow, some way, we never healed from it. And we continuously repeating the same things. But guess what? It wasn't because of you. It was something that was done years ago that never changed, and you're just collateral damage. Because once the enemy plants that seed, you grow it. So it's up to you to decide what you're going to allow to grow inside of you and what you're not going to allow. Because, let me reiterate, the devil has no power. Only thing he has is a mouthpiece. That's why a lot of times you are your worst enemy. Because he could sit there and plant things in your head, say certain things to make you think certain things that's not even true. He is the mastermind behind self-doubt. He's the one that in your head like, yeah, you know they missed something else. You don't look good when you look in the mirror. That's him. But hey, believe what you want. Back. Let's get back to the episode. Okay, you put in the work to heal properly so that all the BS, the pain, the confusion, the dysfunction stops with you. And if it gets to become too much, lean on God for strength, for understanding, for relief. He always there and can fix everything. You know, the devil has no power. God has all the power. And most likely, not even most likely, I'm letting you know now, God already knows what's going on. Give it to him. Ask for the strength. Ask for the help. And you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. That's in the Bible. Because if you don't see a way out, or you don't see how things can be changed, or you don't see how you can even be healed, depend on divine intervention. Trust me. Because sometimes I could be in a rut and I could be all out of options, and I always just, my go-to, Lord help me. I don't know what this is. I don't know what you're trying to do. But right now, I can't do it. I don't know if I can handle it. And sure enough, if not right then, the next hour, or even the next day, something always come through. So always depend on divine intervention. We have to heal for ourselves. We have to heal for our families, our communities, and for future generations to come. So stop running. So stop fighting. Stop resisting. You know what needs to be done. So just do it. Heal. You have to heal. It's non-negotiable. Because if we keep operating out of places of hurt, and if we keep acting as if we're not bleeding out on the sidewalk, if people have not hurt us, how can we really expect change? And what is that really teaching our children? Heal. You have to heal. So let's get to work. And y'all already know, make sure you're following the Thugging It Out podcast on YouTube. And follow me on Instagram at _Thugging It Out _. And if you need some type of support, or you like, I need a community, I need someone to talk to, I am always here. Even if I don't even know you. Reach out. I promise you I will respond. or whatever you might need. If you need some help trying to find resources to heal, or you need any help, reach out to me. I am a nice, kind person. I'm willing to help any and everybody because I am learning to be obedient, and I'm learning to walk in my own purpose. And one of mine is help whoever that I have the ability to help. So if you need some help and God has given me the resources or the ability to help you, I truly will. So y'all already know this Saturday will be a brand new episode on YouTube Live. So make sure you go subscribe to the Thugging It Out podcast, as well as tell a friend to tell a friend. And y'all already know it is at 6 p.m. every Saturday. I want you guys to have a good rest of your week. I want you to start doing the work, stop playing, get to healing. And if you need a little help, ask for help. Okay? There's nothing wrong with asking for help. What's wrong is to suffer in silence. So, like I said, remember to follow the YouTube channel, Thugging It Out Podcast, and follow us on Instagram at _thuggingitout_. And go check out the latest episode, Return to Love, and make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. Remember to be grateful, be blessed, be thankful, but most importantly, keep thugging it out. Peace.